All right.
Like I'm from Havana.
Other
Diamonds in my ear, looking like
special
that. Shorty like that. She want my banana.
He fucking with me. I'm trying to give away my song, man. Ain't out here. But yeah, today's a special Wednesday. It's a big underground award show. All the top models, top underground artists. Shout out Frank the Godson, Jae, Hattie Rax, Tone Trump in Philadelphia. All the models, Chella's Way, all the web series. Well, I really only fuck with one. I'm sorry. Cold World series.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
They're gonna win tonight. So shout out to them. My showcase, Grinder Star Showcase. Excuse me. We actually finished number 2 behind Coast to Coast, and the only reason they won is because they have a huge staff. But only in 1 year, and we came so far. We're number 2 behind Coast to Coast. They have staff all over America, and I'm pretty much the staff of my showcase. So I'm a little upset, but a lot of people keep telling me, that's big, and it is big, but next year I guarantee you I'm gonna have that.
There you go.
But we have a special guest in the building. Let them know who you are, where you from.
What up, though? I'm Jae Duckets from the DMV. DC, Maryland, Virginia, for those who don't know. Pretty much everything from Baltimore to the top of VA. Yeah, I gotta let them know you from the
okay, man. I know, because when people say DMV, I get confused.
It's not the car place,
I just got
man.
confused earlier.
Yeah.
Okay, look, man. Everybody, if you're not from the DMV, you don't know what the DMV is. But see,
we know it's Delta. I mean, no,
we don't bang with them up there.
No, it's Maryland, Virginia, and I don't know why they just say Washington.
Yeah, honestly, it's a really like I say, it's all like a half an hour apart. It's kind of like how New York has their whole tri-state area. That's us.
Okay.
Yeah, it's our metropolitan.
You don't claim nobody. You don't get along with Jersey.
Yeah, I know.
You
It's
don't like
y'all.
Boston.
Okay, you want to know something?
Connecticut's like baby New York.
Okay, but check this out though. So Baltimore and DC don't get along.
Yeah, I know that. What's going on with
that.
that? What's going on with that?
Okay, well, it's gotten a lot better, you know what I'm saying? The
You guys
majority
mad
wise.
because Baltimore hasn't won a championship in anything?
Sheesh.
Ravens.
Saying how I'm a
Oh,
Cowboys
fan.
fan, that's okay.
That's really Cleveland's team.
That's okay. Now, if we got any Giants fans in here, we might have an issue.
Yeah, well, you're off my show now. 'Cause I'm definitely a Giant fan. When's the last
Cowboys
time
that beat us beat y'all. Excuse me.
Yeah.
you don't beat us when it counts?
I know. Last year.
Yeah.
But last year, you were the only team that could beat us. So I'll give you that much, but you still wasn't really rocking with us like that.
Y'all lost to the same team we lost.
Yeah, but we also beat every other team besides that.
And you didn't beat us.
Yeah, we was undefeated except for the Giants. Yep, ding ding.
Well, you didn't get a bowl, so it doesn't matter.
We shut up though. It was that one pass that Rodgers threw, man. I was hurt. I was like, what is this? And we were down, and we came back, and I was hurt.
Yeah, he's a Packer fan. You notice him laughing.
That was a good night.
I was sweating that
You know
game.
what? I can really say I was literally with like 20 different people, all in the same
That was a
apartment,
good-ass
and
game.
no one was mad. It was like, all right, respect. That was worth
that was a
it.
good-ass
Yeah, I lost
game.
my voice. It was a great game.
Yeah, like playoffs, everybody loses their voice. I get a few migraines.
Right.
I lose money, I win money. It's all fun in games until one of my teams go home. But yeah, so tell me about your music, man, because you have that DMV type of sound. Like I hear it. Like I hear like a little bit of like what's the guy name? How do I forget his name? I hear a little bit of like the newer Wale, a little bit in your music, like with the I think it was Scarecrows.
We got Wale. Wale's probably like the one that really made it. Depending on what you mean by made it is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Trell's DC. Wale's really from like PG Moco area, which is like Maryland, but it's like right next to DC. They claim DC. But it's Maryland though. But we rock out with Wale. King Los is the truth to me. I wish he could do some more songs.
That's right.
But King Los, yeah, exactly. See, that's the whole point. No one knows, but King Los is Baltimore all day.
Yeah. I think he should have never signed to Diddy.
Exactly, twice.
Twice.
Wow. Signing him
I
right
didn't
back.
even know that.
You can find the footage online on YouTube because he had to do like a 10-minute freestyle for Diddy in order to get signed. It was crazy. He was switching up beats and stuff. It's probably one of the most amazing things I've ever seen. I used to look up to King Los heavy. Not saying I don't anymore, but I'm just saying, I used to be like that was like the guy. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of that, what your other major influences in music besides King Los?
Okay, well, see, originally I'm from California, actually.
Okay.
Born and raised California. I moved out to DMV when I was in like the end of high school.
Okay.
So I'm like really half and half. But so growing up, I was bumping, Snoop and.
Okay, so now you're back on the winning track. I was about to throw you out.
Yeah. Nah, see, for real, like I really grew up. If I could think of like 3-4 CDs, I would probably have Snoop Dogg, Murder Was the Case, Snoop Dogg, Last Meal, Eminem Show, and Don't Laugh at Me, but man, Bow Wow, yo. A rare dog, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
Wait, you talking about like Bow Wow when he was like older, right? Or you talking about little Bow Wow?
I was little. He was the man I wanted to be.
How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
25 years young.
So, yeah, you get a pass.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, Beware Dog, his first album. That was
Listen,
man.
Bow, I don't give a fuck with nobody.
Oh, I know I'm slacking, and also because I'm a West Coast dude, I know how y'all feel about that. But I'm too.
No, I grew up on West Coast, man.
True. So yeah, so it's like the greatest hits. I was talking earlier about like I had like the 2 disc greatest hits Tupac CD or whatever.
Okay.
And I had like back then it was like the bag of jeans with like the Walkman CD player with you shut too much.
Yeah.
I had it in like my
And
back pocket.
11 again.
Yeah, with like the big headphones walking down the street. Like that's what I was bumping for real.
Okay, so
Yeah.
go ahead, Jimmy. This is the first. We got Jimmy when the artist is on, man. Usually he comes on Sports Hour. Sports Hour and a half.
What made you get into music? Like, as far as starting to write, getting into it.
Okay, this is what I really like stand for. I really enjoy music. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So do I.
I really enjoyed music, like the way you can put a voice over instruments and clash it together, but it not clash, it like molds together for that beautiful sound, that the harmonies, like since we talking about scarecrows, you hear a scarecrow, there's harmonies, there's foregrounds, there's backgrounds, there's like a lot into
like
it.
the perfect blend.
Exactly. I'm not really into, the whole, you put on a tough trap beat and you rap over it and it's cool, say whatever. I dislike that. Not knocking anyone who does that, well, kinda. but yeah, so it's like, I play instruments, like I was really, I like
So
music in general.
you're a music head.
When I was little, my grandmother got me a Yamaha keyboard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right? And so I would like play around with sounds and stuff. And I would like be listening to like, all my hip hop tracks and things like that. And then try to make the same beats and stuff. And even to this day, you give me a piano, I can play a bunch of stuff.
That's crazy.
Like I can play a piano but can't read piano music.
I always wanted to know how to play instruments, but every time I try it, I just suck. So I just gave up.
And then, you gotta be creative with it, that on that Kanye stuff. So it's like, all right, cool. Learn how to play a whole bunch of hood tracks. Now let's, see if I can hop on the other side of town.
Yeah.
So now, like real live, if you give me piano right now, I'll play Beethoven. I'll play anything.
So
I'll play
you
LL
make
Cool
beats
J.
as well?
I'll play Alicia, whatever. That's how I started off.
Okay.
I really started off. I grew up with like a really strict father. Couldn't do anything, right? Couldn't do anything. If I was out with my cousins in the hood.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I was stuck in the house. So I'd just be in my room for hours on the keyboard, making beats and whatnot, and then bringing them to my friends at school and things like that. My friends all sucked, so I would get mad because like you guys are ruining my beats. So I started writing to my own beats.
Yeah.
And then I really took that to the next level, and I found the art in writing. At first, I didn't care about writing. I thought it was really, really easy. It's really stupid, I'm for the musical aspect of it.
Yeah.
The way that beat dropped that, like even now, even though I have producers and stuff making me, my beats for majority now, it's certain times when like you give me a beat, it'll be completely different when I'm done with it. I'm gonna drop this right here, I'm gonna add that, we gonna put this here. Why did you start the hook right here? Let's put the hook right here in the middle. Let's go in straight to the verse. Like I really doctor music.
Yeah, you sound like a mad scientist right now.
No, that's how I really
trying
am
to
in the
keep up with what the
studio.
hell's going on.
Yeah, that's how I really am in the studio. Like
So-
I have the same engineer. I apologize.
No, go ahead.
I had the same engineer that I've had for like 4 or 5 years because when I go around new engineers, these guys went to school and stuff, but I'm telling them what to do. I'm like, nah, I can't, nah.
It's a chemistry thing.
Exactly. It's like you don't even know. Me and my engineer, I don't even gotta say what I like. He just knows me, so he's gonna put some effect or drop this sound right here, or because there's certain things like the way music goes, and once again, I have to go back to, you know, like a Travis Scott or a Kanye or Timbaland, one of these really, you know, OG producers who really know that. Nowadays, you just put the same track beat over and over, and you just keep on going over it.
Yeah.
But you ever
True.
listen to who produces some of these other guys' tracks? It's like you can really hear the beat drops, the changes. Drake does it a lot because he likes to rap and sing. Halfway through a Drake song, the beat will completely change.
Yeah.
It'll become real smooth when he starts doing his harmonizing and
Yeah.
talking to the female Drake stuff
Yeah.
after he talks shit. You feel me? Can I cuss?
Yeah.
You already
You already
got us
did.
That's why I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry.
$500 in fine.
Yeah, I'm
So
sorry.
that's coming to your ass
Talking that
now.
stuff, you feel me?
Wow.
But yeah, though, I'm really into that. I'm like, hold on, like I like the way this sounds.
Did
like,
you produce this track, Scarecrows?
I did not, but
Oh, okay.
I did a whole bunch of things I was talking about. When I actually contacted the producer himself, and me and him are cool now, due off a sound click, but I got a few beats from him, so we actually got a relationship. Now we talking all the time. He's from overseas. Pretty cool.
Oh, okay.
But I was like, all right, look, I like the way you did that, but I want to put this right here. Is it cool? Man, you paid for it. This is what you want. You know what I mean? Like, you got the rights, so yeah, it's kind of like what I do with everything.
All right, so I want to get into this track, Scarecrows.
All right.
We're going to take a quick break.
One more thing about Scarecrows. This is actually about to come out on TV, the official video. It hits BT James and things like that as well.
Nice, okay.
Yeah.
So you making moves and you know getting your name up there. That's what it's all about. So right now we're about to take a break. We in the building with Jae Duckets. I'm about to say WVMR in the building, but we know that. The DMV's in the building, my bad.
Yeah.
So this track is called Scarecrows. Okay, I don't know what the hell just happened to my laptop. It's just my like regular computer.
Technical difficulties.
Scarecrows, man.
Scarecrows. Which is actually.
All right, for those of you who are listening and you don't know, this is Jae Duck. Well, that was Jae Duckets. We have him in the building for an interview. The name of that track was called Scarecrows.
That was a good song.
Yeah,
Appreciate that.
actually, you know, when the singing parts came, I got a little emotional actually. But, you know, I'm joking.
Seriously, it actually is like a deep song if you really listen to it. The whole Scarecrows thing is kind of, you know, it's like any hater, any enemy, any obstacle, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so it's like, for me personally growing up, you know, that's how it was. So you gotta remember, I'm a Cali dude, you feel me? Moved to the East Coast, like right at that age when it was like, yeah. So like, when I first moved to DMV, I had to fight a lot. I got banked one time, like I had to fight all the time, you know what I'm saying? Silly because I talk different, dress different, act different, you know?
Yeah.
But the females was rocking
I
with me
know how
though.
that is.
But you know, the dudes was like, who was this new guy taking all our females? Like, and yeah, it's crazy. So it was kind of like, you know, it's like I always had some haters, but I ain't never cared though, you know. The money brought the fakers, you know how that goes. That's the typical line. I mean, y'all a bunch of scarecrows. It's like it's nothing. Like, you know, y'all trying to stop me from getting to the crops, but I'm getting my crops. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so
Yeah.
are there any DMV artists you have worked with that we might know about, or anybody you want to shout out and give them some clout right now?
You know, I'm gonna shout out my man Jay Oliver. All right, Jay
I
Oliver.
heard that name somewhere.
Yeah, he's a really big time producer. He produced, if you go look on like at least about 5 or 6 of Meek's tracks. They were French Montana. He got a Chris Brown track. Like
Nice.
he had recently moved over to Texas, so he's out there right now. But he's a dude I want to shout out because before all of this, I went to a new studio and he was like, you know what, I like you. You feel me? Come rock out with me. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, throw me some small change. When I say small change, if I told you wouldn't believe me, I'll give you a feature and all kinds of stuff because I rock with you. So now I told him, I was like, you know, this is 4 years later. I'm like, hey, look, man, whatever you need, I got you. Like, yeah, would that be and work together? I'll make sure that one of your beats, if not one of, you know, your features is going to be on my first major project, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like all that stuff. So I gave him big love. I've probably been either been in the studio with or whatever with a lot of other artists, but I'm going to keep it simple with just, you know, I'm going to say shout out the whole DMV, but I'm going to definitely shout out my man Jae Oliver.
All right, so how do you feel about the state of hip hop? Because a lot of my musical guests from different places give me different answers. So
I mean,
keep it real, man. Don't bullshit.
I'll say this. Oh, no, never. In terms of numbers wise, hip hop is really everywhere, regardless of culture, regardless of race.
Yeah,
numbers, charts.
It just became the most popular music.
Exactly.
It opened up rock and roll.
Rock.
That's what I'm saying.
Somehow.
So, with that being said, I have to congratulate hip hop and say that that's a good thing.
Yeah, bro.
Now, besides that, this whole mumble rap generation kills me.
All right, stop right there. Stop right there. Not to cut you off. But what exactly is mumble rap to you? Because people will say certain people are mumblers, and I understand everything you're saying. I just feel like people just don't understand the South because their slang is different.
Well, let me
and
say
they talk
this
is
off
different.
breaks, okay? I like Migos, Future, and Young Thug.
And it's funny because everybody calls
me
them
too.
mumble rap.
Yeah,
Exactly. No.
How?
No, you gotta listen. At first, I was the biggest Young Thug hater. I was like, this
Why?
man, there's no. I just didn't like his.
Because how he dressed.
That was part of it, the
See,
movement,
that doesn't
whatever.
define his
But
talent.
exactly. So I had to come back and actually listen to it, like what he really be saying, and like I was like, okay, respect. Future, I've been rocked out
I
with.
can't listen to Future.
For
Only on people's other.
Nah,
Only on other people's songs.
That's one of the mumble rappers I listen to.
Okay, you know what I will say?
I can actually say he mumbles.
I don't like.
There's a song where he just goes.
Yeah, no, sometimes, yeah. Right now, music is so like, it's so hit based that people will have 1 or 2 good hits, but your
Yes.
project is 13 to 18
Exactly.
tracks, so you got 2 hits and it's all trash. But I will say, Future 56 Nights is great, man.
Yes.
Future 56 Nights.
And Dirty Sprite
That's
too.
a song.
Okay.
No, that's a
that's a tape.
mixtape.
That was the
And
original
Dirty-
tape that
yeah.
March Madness and Trap Niggas was on.
Oh, okay.
He just put them on the album too because they did so big. But that's what it was
I'm
really
not a
on.
big Future
But no,
fan.
I'm trying to tell you.
56 Nights is fine.
I will listen to 56 Nights start to finish. Now, his other projects start to finish, it's not my forte. I'm trying to be nice, you know? Because I might meet this dude tomorrow, so you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
Man, fuck that, man. Future, listen.
but nah.
This is Jones.
But nah.
I
His
got,
other music,
I got 8 diss tracks for you.
I think like
but nah, 56 Nights is good. His other stuff, it's more like, okay, I like a song here or there, you know what I mean? Like, alright, cool, but I'm not about to listen to it straight all the way through. But nah, 56 Nights, Evil, and Dirty Sprite 2 to me, I can listen to all the way through. But see,
Okay.
once again, if you want to be a real hip hop head, Future done put out like 10 projects in the last 2 years. So
He had
I'm
to
only
get
saying
out
I
of
like
that,
3.
that fucked up deal he's in.
Yeah. So I'm saying I only like 3, so, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would say this about mumble rap, right? Just you gotta learn how to just separate it. You know, like from like from music we listened to growing up. You know what I mean? Like that was real lyrical hip hop with
Exactly.
like Nas, Jay, Wu-Tang. You know what I mean? Whatever.
Yeah.
But now it's mumble rap, so I just learned how to separate it. You know what I mean? If I want to turn up to some music, I'll listen to some trap music, some mumble rap or whatever.
Exactly. Well,
But if I want to lay back, I'll put on some Nas.
this is why I like Meek Mill, because he says stuff, but like he's turn up music. So
Yeah,
that's
he's
how
a
I
little
feel
bit
about
of
that.
But
both.
Meek Mill could actually
And I
rap.
know,
Yeah, that's
but
what I
here's,
said.
here's what I'm saying though. I like Drake too. Let me put that out there right now. You feel me? I think Drake the truth.
Yeah, Drake
but
is the
I
truth.
think Meek the truth too. If you actually listen, and I think Wins Losses was great. Now,
It was good.
I think it was great. I think the one before that, well, I didn't like that much, honestly.
Really?
Yeah, the joint where he had the one with Nicki and Chris Brown.
Yeah, it
She
was
was the
alright.
realest. She was the baddest.
It was
Yeah.
alright. Dreams and
I
Nightmares
thought-
was better.
There you go.
Yeah.
But yeah, Dreams and Nightmares was better. But honestly, the Dreams.
So how do you feel about Lil Yachty?
There you go. See, can't do it. Can't do it. Can't
What about your
Uzi?
boy?
Can't-
Your
nope.
boy from
Nope.
your area?
Savage? Nope.
Who?
Savage?
Savage.
Oh, we're
Uzi?
not gonna talk about him.
I
I hope my brother's listening because he's like the only one that approves of 21.
Nah, I be bumping him though. I ain't gonna lie.
See, once again,
You bump him when you're drunk, Jimmy.
Probably. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's turn up.
So it doesn't
man.
count.
See, nah, man. That's the thing. No, see, that's what I'm saying. When I go to a club, I don't even like all the time I go to a club or something. Because, you know, it sounds good
Yeah,
or whatnot.
that's what
But
I'm
see,
saying.
there's other rappers who actually say real stuff that got good club bangers too. You ever heard Good Kid, Mad City? The opening track to that goes. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't even, man.
So how do you feel about the guy that raps the DMV, Shy Glizzy,
Okay.
Mr. One Hit Wonder?
Whoa.
One
First
hit
of all,
wonder.
DMV, we gonna stand for DMV regardless. I'm not gonna talk down about no DMV artist as
He's
a
a one-hit
DMV
wonder,
guy.
I'm sorry.
So what you mean? He just killed the feature with
He's a
with
feature.
one yo, and his feature was a good verse. I think his verse was
A
great.
What
feature,
song
not
is
his
it?
song.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
the fact you said,
they about to
the
get
song
mad at me
ain't
right
that
now.
hard.
No, because this is like we were just bumping this earlier. Oh man, it's about to, okay.
I know who you're talking about.
They say money all around me.
Yeah.
I look like I'm the man.
Okay,
Yeah.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I
Shot
don't know why I
Lizzy,
went brain dead for a second. but
Awesome
yeah.
is like his best song.
See, you know what?
I heard
really
a
like Awesome like
project.
that.
I heard a project from him. I just couldn't do it.
Did you hear I want to say it was the second one. Damn. I'm not, oh, she got my phone and stuff.
Would you do a track with him?
Yeah, it's for the DMV. I got to.
Oh, but you're doing it because of where you're from, not because you approve of his talent.
I mean, well, if that's the case, I feel like I'm burying everybody. You know what I mean? Like, if that's the case, I don't really approve of most people's talent in the game. I look at it like this: if I made it or I had a hit that blew whatever it is, right now I'm looking at Cole, Kendrick, Drake, everybody. Like, you guys are now food. You know what I'm saying?
Don't do that. You're jumping ahead of yourself.
I'm being honest. Like,
I get what
I
you're
still
saying.
can be cool with people and whatnot, but with the Killer Instinct, and you were kind of hitting to that a little earlier about how because you talking about your award, and you was like, yeah, they said we did good, but next time we're gonna do better. So you gotta respect what I'm saying.
Competition only makes you stronger.
Exactly.
True, but we're talking about dudes that are like
I know, but
coast to coast can't blackball you.
Yeah,
that's the difference.
I will always try to be the best, no matter what. Always.
Yeah.
I know what I need to do to be better, of course, but I will always try to be the best. So at the end of the day, when we hop into the game, some of these dudes I might be friends with, but at the end of the day, you know, you heard Kendrick's Control verse.
Yeah.
It's all love,
some
but
people Bone G rattled after that track too. Don't you notice how him and Big Sean are now dissing each other now?
Hey, look, and I think Big Sean got bars, so I don't know.
He do, but
I think
see, the
Big Sean
sad part is
do.
everybody thinks that's Kendrick Lamar's song now.
Yeah,
We forget Jay Electronica is
That's
even
just
on the
like
song.
everybody.
I'm about to say,
Rudy's
he's
track.
not on the song. Yeah, he's not on the track.
Yeah. I just bumped the first two verses. That's just
Exactly.
like with Jay-Z.
Okay, but that's
Renegade.
when you're really big and someone's like not or
Nah,
not
it's not
as big.
It's
every
just that
time.
verse was
If-
ridiculous.
Like I said,
if Drake do a feature, it's his
it's
song.
just like
People
Jay-Z
be like,
and
he made it
Eminem.
big.
Well, who?
That Jay-Z and Eminem song, Renegade.
Oh, yeah.
Renegade.
You
And I
feel
think
me?
Eminem the truth. I'll say that right now. Eminem the truth.
Do you think he's better than Jay-Z?
I think Eminem's number one.
I think lyrically can nobody mess with him at all.
Thank you.
At all.
Lyrically?
I don't know.
I'm not saying
I don't
song wise, like,
don't
but
know.
lyrically, bar for bar,
Lyrically, like,
who's
you
gonna
can't
come?
mess with
Okay.
him at all.
Caller.
What you gonna say? New York, what you gonna say? Papoose,
Hold
he
on.
nice too. What you gonna say? Oh Wayne,
Don't
he
say
nice
that.
too.
Don't say that
But
name,
but
man.
but bar for bar.
Don't say that name. You're giving him life, and we don't need that right now.
Nah, he got bars,
Wayne?
though.
Just the P word. Don't.
Papoose.
Why are you doing that?
Lyrically, come on now. That's
646-867-7220 people. If you want to call in and talk to this guy about who do you think is the best, personally,
Eminem.
see, I have my top five, then I have the top five, and I think the top five is no order. I think it's M, J.
Okay, you
I
said
guess you could say Nas.
Uh-huh.
I can't put Jae Duckets in there. I don't know why people keep saying top five dead or alive. And to be honest, it's only New Yorkers.
I'm about to say that's all New York.
Jada nice.
Okay,
Jada
see,
nice.
no,
Of course he's nice, but he's not top
but
five.
nice.
To be top five, you gotta be like legendary. To be legendary, you gotta be able to sell out an arena by yourself.
Top five.
You gotta be able to have a long resume
Thank you.
and be like a pioneer. I don't think Jadakiss could sell out Madison Square Garden.
Top five.
Ballpark
I'm
plays by
saying
itself.
it's M. Like I said, not even song wise, you know I bump his songs, but lyrically, man. And like even now, did you hear the Shady XB Cypher?
Who Cypher?
Shady XB Cypher. It was all. It was Joe Budden. It was
Oh, God.
it was everybody from Slaughterhouse and M as well. And that dude
Why you
is
don't
like,
like Joe Budden?
he's just really good. No, I mean
Why
I'm
don't I like Joe Budden?
Oh, I'm 50
We need
but
a
he
break
cool.
before I get into that.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that a little
Yeah,
bit.
no, Budden cool. I don't, you know, that's New York. You know what I'm saying?
No,
It's
that's
cool.
from Jersey. Don't ever
Oh, yeah, that's right. It is
an
Jersey.
emotional
My
ass
bad.
nigga.
That's why
My bad.
I'm shit on Jersey.
Don't ever. I'm not
shit
shitting
on
on Jersey, but keep them emotional niggas over there, man.
Damn, son.
Emotional. I got family in Jersey. Them niggas is all emotional.
I'm gonna say
Damn, son.
Yeah, I'm
Call it
gonna
what
go
it
M.
is. I don't hold my tongue for nobody. I'm gonna speak the truth.
I'm gonna go M.
Or not speak at all.
I'm gonna go Snoop.
Of course. Thank you. Thank
I'ma
you.
go-
Somebody that recognizes Snoop is top five of all time. He has to be.
He's
Even if he's number five.
M, Snoop. I'm gonna say Okay.
How do you not put me in your top 5?
This is gonna.
I'm the reason people like you rap.
Right?
No, I'm just not.
This is gonna hurt me because of the last couple of years, but I still gotta keep it real.
I gotta be serious.
This nigga Lil Wayne, man, gotta put him top 5.
I think, you know what's funny? No, he earned his way there.
Tell me Wayne ain't run the game for like 10 years.
No, you're right. You're right.
earned his way
He was
there.
The
on
only
his
person
way,
in
but
hip hop who has put out
lately-
as much music as Wayne
Nah,
is Gucci
you're
Mane.
right. He was on his way to top 5, but lately,
No, you know
I
Wayne
can't
did, and
mess
this
with
is
him,
this is
man.
fact.
You still can't knock his resume.
Let me tell you.
No,
let me tell you
but
exactly.
I can't listen. I can't put him over Big Pac.
Big is not top 5.
Nah,
Sorry.
No,
Or Eminem.
you were
Sorry.
in New York are telling me that.
How can a man
thank
that only
you,
put
man.
out 2 albums be top 5? And
Thank you.
to be honest,
Thank you.
to be honest,
What he
Tupac.
put out
I'm not a
was
big
fire.
fan at all.
Come on, man.
I'm
What he put out was
Tupac,
fire.
matter of fact, I feel like
I'm
it's
not
this
bumping
order.
no Biggie tracks.
I
Don't
feel like-
shoot me down, Jay.
You know what's
feel me?
funny?
Don't not sign me
Yo.
now, Jay. But like,
That
Nah,
man
Jay will
had
sign you,
balls,
cause-
if I'm
man. Come
if
on.
I'm in a club and a Biggie track come on, I mean niggas know him like, oh yeah, I love when you call me Big Papa, but not
Yeah, he ain't
never.
made no
When Tupac come on, niggas start
Never-
cracking bottles over
Thank
people's
you.
heads.
Never in my life
ain't never made
have
no
I
club,
been,
nigga. Yeah,
have I
you're
been
right.
in the car and turned on a Biggie track. I'm not gonna lie to you. Except
That's
for
crazy.
spit your game, talk your shit. That shit goes. I'll give him that.
So,
Okay, man.
Who's on that track?
You're ready to die?
Yeah, and Bone Thugs.
Wait. Did you not listen to Ready to Die?
I mean, I've heard his track. I'm not saying to do trash or
He
nothing.
knew his career was
He's
over
a legend.
once he made that album.
Yeah, no, don't get twisted.
No,
Like I
he's
said,
not.
he's a legend and whatnot, but like Tupac is just so much better than me, man.
No,
He's
I
more
feel the same
versatile.
way. I feel like Tupac is better as well, but
I
I'm
don't
just
think
saying,
Biggie's
Big
top 5.
is top 5.
Yeah.
man.
Not top 5. I'll give him top 10. I don't even like him.
Yeah.
I'll give him.
Yeah.
I'm not a Nas fan either. I think he
Same.
kind of made Queens look bad at
he's
him.
top 5.
Once again,
He's top 5.
I grew up in Cali, so I kind of missed that whole Nas, Jay-Z era thing. Now don't get twisted. I done heard, Ether, and I done heard Comeback. I did my homework, so I respect. In fact, OJZ used to rip. I didn't know he could rip like that. Like he used to rip. I heard his old freestyles back when before he got squashed it again with Dipset. Back when him and Cam was cool in the beginning.
Yeah.
I done heard like my friends were showing me some old stuff. Like I didn't know he could rap like that. Like so I give it to him.
Nah,
You feel
yeah.
me? Reasonable Doubt Jay-Z is a bad boy.
Yeah,
but
so-
now like I'm not gonna act like I bumped his most recent album
True.
after once. I listened to it out of respect and he was throwing out some gems. But like I'll take them gems and see if I want to maneuver my life towards them gems, and then I keep it
I would
moving.
hope so.
True.
I'm not playing it repeat though.
Yeah, you're right.
If that's the
This album's
case,
a good 5.
you want to know some sad stuff? Something else besides It's Nice I listen from start to finish for some reason is What a Time to Be Alive. And that's the truth. I think that's good start to finish. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like real live, like of course not every track is your favorite track, but I can listen to it. I do a lot of road trips. Like I did one coming up here. I travel a lot with the music.
Nah, yeah, that's a good-
and,
that's
and when
a
you're
good album
on
to
a
drop,
road
man.
trip,
That's a good mix
I'm
to drop.
from start to finish, I really can bump the whole thing without really just skipping. And I don't know how much music I can do that now. I can't do that with Drake since Take Care. And that's Drake.
No, I'm not a fan. He puts me to sleep on certain tracks.
Nah,
See, and guess what? You want to hear something that hurts people's feelings? That's how I feel about Cole. I feel like Cole. I think
He has some tracks that are like that.
Now, Cole goes, but I think that Cold World was to me the best one. Cold World.
I like the
Cold
last
Live,
one that just
Cold
came
Blooded. That's what.
Born Center.
Yeah.
See,
Born Sinner.
Born Sinner was
Sinner.
good too. But still, if I listen to Cole all the way through, I might yawn.
Wow. So, well, tell me about this track. What's the concept? 'Cause we're about to get into this. Mr. Clean.
Mr. Clean.
Were you born that day when you wrote this?
Let's do. Okay.
I'm fucking.
Can we do Out of Mind first?
Who?
Out of Mind. The third one I sent you.
Okay, so tell me the concept behind Out of Mind.
Okay.
Because he has to come up with the concept of why he did Mr. Clean.
No, I actually was
know
talking about
because-
this earlier. I have a concept to that, trust me. But
Okay.
I like Out of Mind because it shows the versatility once again. The same way kind of Scarecrows did, Out of Mind did as well. I made Out of Mind, like Scarecrows is like the commercial track, you know what I'm saying? I want that 13-year-old Asian girl to be singing that song, you know what I'm saying? Out of Mind was kind of built the same way, but I wanted to bring out the actual rapping skills as well.
Okay.
So Out of Mind, catchy hook, you feel me? Real commercially, it'll get stuck in your head. You be singing it, singing back, it'll get stuck in your head. But my verses, straight bars. Like I'm going in the whole time.
Yeah, I heard it.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. You fooled me when you send it to me. It says it's 8 minutes or 6 seconds, but it actually is.
Oh yeah, I don't know. That must have been a glitch.
All right, this track is called Out of Mind. Jae Duckets in the building. Shout out DMV, baby. I'm ready anytime.
Hold on. I mean, if you want to do that, I can pull up the lyrics to go over the beat. What you want to do?
Nah, I'm going off the head though. See, that's the difference. Nah, let me stop, man. Shout out my squad, man. Grinding Star Records. You know, shout out Mo Dollars doing his thing. Shout out my girl Najee. Shout out my daughter Nat. And I got some new additions. Shout out my boy King Kev. Shout out Imani. She will be a new feature modeled on my brand, you know, so you will see her with some shirts, some gear pretty soon. You know, it's a whole new situation. It's fourth quarter, so, you know, we'll be bringing it in hard. My mixtape coming out soon, but back to my man Jae Duckets. I fuck with this dude off the fact he recognizes Snoop Dogg is in his top 5, because New York motherfuckers be hating on my man Snoop.
They do.
I don't know why. I guess because he crushed the buildings and told you, you know, New York, big city of dreams, everything in New York ain't always what it seems. That was one of, when I heard that shit, I had to go get me a perm that day, man. Nah, let me stop. My mother would have kicked my ass, man. I had the Bobby Brown cut with the part in it, man. But so tell me, you got any projects out? You know, anything you're working on?
Okay.
Shows coming up?
Okay.
Any porn movies we can find you in?
Yeah, you
that we don't know about?
Yeah.
Be careful.
The longest yard. You know.
Let's go.
You know.
See, I'm really starting to think that's real, because he came up with that too quick for me.
Nah, if you haven't seen,
Wait, that's an old ass movie. Now I think about it.
Yeah.
Somebody gave me that in like, what was I, a freshman in high school? He said, "Here, Jones, here's a gift." I opened it and I put it in my VCR. Yes, VCR people.
Yeah, that was way
back. Yeah. And I see some guy banging some chick out. They got 3D cum shots. I'm like, like some.
Yeah.
It was weird, but anyway, yeah.
And they got they got Lord of G-Strings to Lord of the Rings. You ever like
I don't know.
Turn on your TV at like 2 a.m. and I'm scrolling on a guy channel, and then you scroll down the guy channel, you get to like HBO Cinemax, and you be like, what the fuck? And you click on like what, and you be like, oh no.
Yeah, the softcore porn.
Yeah, the soft porn.
It makes me laugh.
Every single famous movie has like a soft porn, like joking thing. It's really sad.
I want to make a softcore porn. I really do.
I can't do that because
I got two girls. I got 2 girls, and I need, you know, I'm gonna be, of course, the guy. It's gonna be called Planet of the Babes. I'm gonna.
They have that.
I know, but we're gonna do the version with a man in it. You know, I'm gonna be the lost man. Then they're gonna wrap me up. I'm gonna have like a reverse orgy. Well, how do they call it? Reverse gangbang?
Oh Lord.
Yeah. Like, I'm gonna tear it all apart. I know my girl's listening, but it's whatever. She'll be filming it. So,
Yo, what?
hey, like, I live a wild life. But, you know, so I hear a lot of the new artists. Well, one thing, I hear a lot of new artists, and then one thing, you know, I tell a lot of the artists, especially with talent, you know, be careful who you run into with your music. Because a lot of these artists out here don't have their music copywritten, and, you know, don't have the ASCAP, BMI, and all that stuff ready. So, you know, just, you know, be careful with who you run into, who you get approached by, because hearing your music, you have very, very marketable music. You feel me? You know who you do remind me of now? I really hear it. B.O.B.
Yeah, I heard a little bit of like pushing.
Wow, the listeners are cracking up about what I'm saying. I got like 6 texts
I'm about to say, why you do me like that?
Whoa, wait a minute. B.O.B.'s fucking nice.
I'm not saying he's not nice. I actually think he actually is very underrated. But that's not who I'm trying to be in the game.
No, but I'm saying you sound like him, like voice-wise, kind of like, you know how you put your songs together, like with the chorus and the melodies, and then you can actually.
Because you know why? Because he does instruments. That's why he's an instrumental person. Yeah.
That's why he has his brand called No Genre.
Right.
So, you know, like, much shout out to him. I would definitely love to work with B.O.B. one day. Yeah. But how would you say, you know, being at the way the game is, do you think this plays a favor in your style of music, or you feel you have to go the extra mile?
Of course, an extra mile. But I still, like I said, try to create hooks like that in order, if it catches, I know for a fact it'll catch. But at the same time, if you knew how many people, because, man, I've done everything. I traveled the country doing this stuff. We got the awards. We did like $20,000 on Twitter, not paid for it. And everyone's like, yo, you're almost there, but, just create a party song. I'm not about to go down that level. You're not going to...
Is it because you don't want to, or is it because you just don't, it's just not your vibe? You can't picture yourself doing it?
I can't, I have a party song. It's not one of those I sent to you. It's called Tear It Up. And that's mainstream's favorite song. It is. Everyone loves that song, you know what I'm saying?
I've never seen mainstream smile like that.
Yeah, no. I brought it back to the West Coast, so you probably would have respect for it. And I literally had to dumb down that song. I was writing it, and as I was recording in the studio, I took out bars and put just stuff that rhymed in order to make it that, and I was just like, this is so not me. Because I'm the type to where if you really listen, every 2 lines is going to be some type of simile, metaphor, bar. That's how I am. I work on my craft. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just writing some dumb crap and take 5 seconds and cool. Yeah, I can write a verse, quick, but then I'm going to go back and revise it. When I'm in the studio, I'm going to be like, nah, I want that. Change that, put this here, you know what I'm saying? I'll try to make every other word rhyme or every type of, you know what I mean? It's an art to me. I really try to how can I fit all this in here and explain this without going too far this way? And, I hate to put out that P word again, but the way Papoose said alphabetical slaughter, I've done that a couple times where I'm
I like Papoose. It's just,
yeah. I'm the type to where I'll just say, hey, I want to use the letter D, and I'll just use the same letter to hope for a whole just to try it out. Just it's an art.
So is it safe to say is it safe to say your style of music is lyrical, right?
Yeah, no, lyrics first. That's how.
Okay, and
so basically you want to be known as a lyricist.
Is there
yes, huge. I want to be that's what I want to be known for.
I have an R&B song that nobody's never heard. I actually can sing. So you're laughing at me?
No, I'm not knocking it.
Cue this up real quick, man.
Hey.
I'll ride you on me, I'll ride you on me, I'll ride you on me.
I almost got a bone smell for a second.
Let me stop, man. That's supposed to actually be Master P. But yeah.
Is there any
they all look like, what the fuck? When did this come out?
Is there any particular artists you would want to work with, or
at this point, someone that's doing better than me?
okay.
I gotta respect that.
I don't really
too
see
many
you working with Wale. It's just you gotta. Who knows how that would have to happen?
Yeah.
I don't really like doing some of other artists because everybody's on that mumble rap thing right now, and it's I want to get on a track with someone to where it's
in the DMV.
We
really?
go, man, that stuff's everywhere, man.
But I wouldn't figure the DMV.
I mean, if it hit New York like
Thank
that,
you.
then,
But see, this is New York. New York is Hollywood.
Atlanta has to go
Philadelphia,
past.
it's not like that. I know that for a fact.
Atlanta has to go past the DMV in order to get into
True.
New York.
But certain states and regions, they stick to what they know. Midwest, you're not gonna find nobody mumbling. Everybody's rapping fast, they lyrical.
That's how I rap usually.
Philadelphia, they're not really on that mumble shit. Because I've done shows out there where
I was just there 2 weeks ago.
yeah, people, it's different. If you're not from Philly, they won't even really clap for you, which it's weird. But unless you really want some Cassidy bars type shit, then they'll be like, okay, this nigga go right. Let's get him.
I completely agree with that. I mean, that's how I felt out here. Man, mainstream acting all quiet and shy, but mainstream know me for 4 or 5 years. He knew me when I first.
Put my man on blast.
My first time ever in New York City, or maybe the second time I met mainstream at a Flow Empire event, and I didn't know he was mainstream. You feel me? This is before VMR and everything, and I played for him my old tracks, and he was like, I like you, I can work with you, we might be able to do some stuff together. Okay. 4 years later, it's like my brother. He acting shy now, that's my brother, real loud.
Oh, okay.
But we have a person, we talk all the time, that's my brother, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But with that being said,
you said that with some passion.
Because mainstream know what time it is. But with that being said, you know what I mean? When you go back to wanting to be a lyricist, I'm trying to get my words to say the right way, you know what I'm saying? But before I did songs, it was like I did songs, you know what I'm saying? And then people were like, but can you rap? You have no bars. That was at the same time when, you know, Wayne was becoming the quote-unquote best rapper alive, whether you want to call him that or not, and it was about off bars and stuff.
Yeah.
So I started really rapping. I kind of put with the songs, started doing covers. Like, all bars, no hooks. If you go look on my SoundCloud, like, even back to a couple years ago, that's all I did. That's where mainstream met me. I'm talking like my hot nigga trended worldwide on Twitter. I did Drake's 6 God 6 minutes straight. The song went 3 minutes straight. I ran the beat back and played it back. Like, and that's honestly like I have that one on my tape that I give out right now, my Drake 6 God, because that one is, to me, is that good and it's been known as that good. Like, it got voted and everything.
Wow, awesome.
That's all I did was just covers and covers and covers. Then after I did that, then the other side of the haters came back. Okay, you can rap, you got bars, you can do whatever, but can you make a song though? So now
That's
I'm
how
back.
I feel about a lot of people that are lyrical.
And see, that's where my man King Los, I need him to make a song. Rap for you all day, but I need him to make a song.
You can find him. He'll probably get him for a good price. He might do it for free. Like, honestly, and this is all bullshit. It's like I'm a very straight shooter. I feel like which one was that? The Out of Mind. I get Los on that.
Yeah.
Like, you know, send him something that, you know, he could really rip.
I mean, no, I have the right connect. Jay Oliver's like his main producer.
Who?
Jay
Jay Oliver.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's my man. Like, I call him right now.
Why
Like,
is
yeah.
that name ringing a bell? So
I'm trying to
I
say he do a
probably
lot.
heard his name like on the actual beat, and somebody
Yeah.
did it. It rings a bell.
Everybody, Yo Gotti, Tinashe.
How do you feel about him?
Who? Yo
Lil
Gotti.
Gotti. 1 to 10.
Solid 6.
Wow. Because honestly, I feel
You know,
like
yeah, I
he's
don't-
progressed, but he's just really one of the top dudes still. And
I mean,
I like,
because
I like
who's
Lil Gotti.
really in his lane right now? It like it's like that specific lane is like Gucci, Gotti,
Yeah.
Jeezy. But Jeezy
Nah,
is kind of
but
like an
Jeezy
OG
the
now.
best.
He kind of chilling, exactly. But
Yeah,
he
he
kind
don't
of
gotta make
chilling,
another album
exactly.
for his life.
Gucci is out of jail, trying to change his life, still making hits though. He's married.
of course.
He's not the same Gucci. I'm not saying I don't like the new Gucci. I rock with the new Gucci.
I didn't
But
really
I'm
like
just saying-
Gucci till what was that album? Till his Roderick Davis versus Atlanta, well,
Right.
versus the State.
Yeah.
Because everything before that, he just wasn't hitting. Then he tried to
Right.
come after Snowman. I was like, gee, Gucci, what are you
Gucci
doing?
came after
man?
everybody.
I didn't like
Gucci don't care.
until after he
It was the
came out
pills
first
talking.
time.
Gucci don't care. Gucci talking about to everybody. You feel me? Literally everybody. Every one of his mans he done came at before. He don't care.
Yeah, I know.
Him and Walker be fighting in the studio. Not even
Yeah, I
to this
heard.
day.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I heard about that brotherhood. They really used to really fight in the studio and break stuff.
Yeah, I know.
And it'd be cool. I was like, that shit crazy.
Yeah, that's how it goes down. So,
Yeah.
you want to tell me about Mr. Clean now before we wrap this up?
All right, Mr. Clean. Talking shit. That's what I like. That I'm trying to tell you. Talking shit. Mr. Clean. I think it was more like an angry finesse. I was kind of, it's like I was, you know, since I've been doing this for such a long time, every time a new mumble rap guy come on, I'd be like, this nigga made it. You know, be like, what? Like, all right. So it was
Sometimes
like
hard work outweighs talent.
yeah, but we work mainstream. Tell me we work hard. Thank you.
I never seen mainstream break a sweat.
Yo, I'm trying to tell you right now, if you want to join my grind,
Yeah, this is the last day you made last day.
Yeah. Yeah, no, my grind is crazy. Like, I wish you knew, like, no sleep for real. But
I'm gonna come to the DM for you and do some shit.
yo, come, I got you. Look,
I'm gonna bring
and
some
shout out my
other
man
stuff.
Busy B. He came down there, asked him how much I took care of him. First of all, I made sure I was like, "No, you in my city," because he looked out for me. He is the first person I met, pretty much him in mainstream. So I met him through mainstream. I was like, "Look, you come down here, I'll take care of you for whatever." Asked him if I was playing. We were around the whole city. All him and his uncle came down, asked all their food, he was taken care of. You feel me? The whole city
Nice.
went to every spot, took him to the strips.
New Yorkers
went
ain't
everywhere.
like that, man.
Like,
I
yeah,
don't know
nah,
what it
I
is.
take care of mine. If you cool with me, you good with me.
Like I went to
And mainstream will
Memphis,
tell you
I
that.
felt like I was at home.
And
Like,
Chelsea, she and the family, she'll tell you that too, from even what she knows. Yeah, nah. If you family, you family. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, I feel like the DMV, especially like Virginia and DC, they kind of have like a southern feel to how they treat people down there. But I feel like Baltimore, not Baltimore, but Maryland is a little different.
Yeah,
They got
it's
that
rough.
East Coast root shit.
Yeah, it's rough.
Yeah,
It's rough.
so-
Yeah.
So we're gonna get into this last track by Jae Duckets called Mr. Clean. Thank you for coming on, man. We definitely want to come down to the DMV. I'll probably bring some New York artists down there, definitely for sure. And I gotta get you one of my showcases, man. Like I was trying to get you on for tomorrow, but you're leaving in the morning, you said.
In the morning, man. I work 75-hour weeks, man.
Damn.
In between the music,
You have
I swear to
Mexican?
God. I swear to God, like going to work and working from, I gotta be there at 10 a.m. to 3 a.m. man, and then hit the studio, and then on my off days, which because I work most of the weekends, bar life, you know how that goes. So because of that, I'm only off like the beginning of the week, and you see, was in Pittsburgh last week, Philly the week before that,
Shout
and
out
right
to
now
Pittsburgh
I'm in New York.
people.
Yeah,
Always take care of it.
like nah, the grind is really serious. Like it really is.
All right, man. So, like I said, I want to get you back up here, man. Thanks for coming out, man. Appreciate the time.
I appreciate it.
And we will be playing. To be honest, I'm gonna be playing that Out of Mind, man. Like,
Yo, I
when
gotta
you're not
see
here,
the
like,
full one.
I like that track a lot.
Because my second verse is actually my favorite verse on there. I was like,
yes,
that.
make sure you send me the full song.
Yeah.
But we're gonna get into Mr. Clean right now. Why do I keep doing that? WV tomorrow, man. DMV's in the building, man. Jae Duckets, Mr. Clean. We got a call.
Marco Polo, up down pogo. They can never see me with the mojo. Got trust issues, so I be so low. Fresher than bottles of Listerine. I just cannot settle, got bigger dreams. And no, I don't care what you niggas think. We come with that sweet, but I'm Mr. Clean. Marco